Okay, this video is an unboxing of the Yuka. Now, just before I get into it, thank you for everyone who's caught up with me recently. I was up north for work, about 800 k's from home, and part of a serious motor vehicle collision. Still a little bit sore on the repair, and very lucky to walk out of that collision alive. So thank you very much for everyone's love and support there. Let's get straight into the video. Now, the story behind this is that Mammotion sent me a prototype Yuka, which is on their Kickstarter at the moment. That's all happening. So this package, I'm not quite too sure what's in it. It's a bit of a surprise. It just came out of the blue while I was away. So here it is. And by looking of the packaging, it's a Yuka 1500. Which is their upper model. I've taken a bit of a look, but I haven't pulled anything out yet. So let's see what we got. Like I said, this was a bit of a surprise. I wasn't expecting this. It just arrived. So yeah, let's see. This might be pretty close to the unboxing experience that you get. That's a little knife that I've got just in case. Looks like we've got some documentation there. I'll put everything aside. As you can see here, this is the Yuka stuff that I've got already. Accessory kit. So that feels like a charger of some sort. Quite heavy. Get into that in a minute. This is the base station just here. Looks like the bottom of the base station. So this is a black colour where mine was grey. It's quite decent looking. I'll put that over here. Now you've got to mind the state of my garage. I've been away. I've heard it was absolutely horrendous weather and there was a dust storm. It's got right in here. So this is packed lovely so far. Look at the attention to detail. That's the mat that goes with that. So just to make sure everything's nice and neat. This looks like the RTK unit. And it looks exactly the same as what I've got beforehand, which is this one here. This one's all set up. So this is the RTK unit that I got originally. So it looks exactly the same. No worries there. So I'll put this back. We are recording, yeah, babe. All right, cool. These are the poles that come with the RTK unit. So they assemble together. And they're a nice quality as well. So it's really refreshing for the people that have already contributed to the Kickstarter. Seeing something come out like this probably a month before the Kickstarter comes out. So it shows you how ready Mammotion are for delivering on their product. And look, you know, it's one of the favourite products of the Kickstarter. They've got that as a favourite. So here's more connections. Put that up here. We've got a packet of spare blades and screws. So that's very nice and much appreciated. Keep you going for a while. Looks like we've got some more. Don't know what this is. Doesn't feel like a. Oh, okay, yep, this is the base of the RTK unit. That goes into the ground. Just felt very heavy. So, didn't know what it was. thought, what is this? Well, we've got the aerial for the RTK unit. It's pretty simple. Yeah, so this came out of the blue. I didn't, know this one was coming at all. As you can see, the packaging is all very protective of the mower. Now to the main mower itself. Oh, looks like we've got some more cords here. That's for the base station. I can feel that's connected, so I won't pull that out. Oh. Whoop. Camera's going funny, is it?
Yeah.
I didn't balance it, so that's my fault. All right. So this is a brand new Yuka. Now it is a 30mm to 100mm cutting, and I know that by looking at the dial here, because the Yuka is a push dial, and then you set it to the millimeters you want, so it's not done within the app. These buttons here look a little bit nicer than mine. Slightly different design, so that's good to see. So this all feels a little bit more premium. Sorry.
I think
Yeah.
because I set it too low.
Yeah, no, that's okay. Just recording without having to worry about the thing going wobble wobble. So yeah, already this looks really more premium than what we had on my other model. So that's cool. This connection feels a fair bit more firm. It felt a little bit wiggly in my other one. What do we got here? This looks like a adapter for the power. So that's probably because it's an international version. When Mammotion send out to different countries, they do supply the correct electricity connection. So here in Australia it's 240 volt. So it might be a little bit different to America and Europe and stuff like that. So okay, let's have a look underneath. What do we get underneath? So they've got the newer style front wheel, which I showed you in my last video. We've got the 3 blades to the discs, 2 discs. Now see how this floats? So that is controlled by the mechanism, and that will ensure a flat cut. One thing to note, and this is the thing I did note when I got mine before, is that you'll need to take this bit in here, which is a little bit of a protector, out. So how do we do that? You undo it here. See, it's connected. Same on the other side. Then you pull the whole thing out. Like so. You got to do that, otherwise it won't connect in here, which is your charging point. It's probably a little bit hard to see, but it's silver in there. Whew. Back wheels look the same, the bodies look the same. This here is a little bit more, feels a little bit more premium than what I had on the other one. That feels like a hard plastic. This is sort of that Nice hard plastic, but it's got a little bit of give into it. The cameras look really nice. Looks exactly the same as the other Yuka. Sorry, I'm just comparing them, and it's got a nice little wiper here. Nice. Okay. So like I said, this package was a bit of a surprise. So I certainly wasn't expecting it. Let's see what else is in here. How do I get it out? That's the main question. Oh, it looks like I get it out like that. So this is the base. The top half of the base. So it's just a bit awkward to pull apart. So this again looks the same as what I had before. So there's your two prongs which go into the front of the Yuka and charge it up. This looks like some sort of infrared or other mechanism to get it going. This back here, this goes to the power brick and powers the unit and powers charging it up, and it's got quite a simple extra thing that comes out, and that connects up to the RTK unit, and you undo that. I can't do it one-handed, sorry. Feels nice and light, feels sturdy. Yeah. So that will connect onto the base unit. We'll look at that. Okay, doesn't look like there's anything else in here except the box. No. So there you go. It's everything except the catcher. So maybe they're just sending that to me just to have a look at how they're improving it. Not too sure. I didn't, you know, I just got sent it. So that's the way that works, and that's the way it goes. Probably need another week or two to have the backyard sorted, to test it out and set it up and everything. Unfortunately, while I was away, the dog went to town on the grass and dug some big holes. So I've got them now top dressed in, and I've got some fencing around it so he doesn't dig it up. Don't know what he's going for, but he's totally wrecked it. But a couple of weeks should be decent enough to give this a test, and I'm really looking forward to it. I think on here it says it's the 1500 model. Gives you some stats. Yes, it is the 1500 model. So that'll do up to 1,500 metres squared. Perimeter free, obviously. 8 minutes setup. Zero corners missed. That's kind of funny stat, isn't it? 200 metres squared efficiency with dual cutting blades, and it'll do up to 45 degree slope. So there's also app control, Alexa and Google Assistant. You can do voice commands, so that's going to be interesting. Multi-zone and no-go zone management, 3D vision, obstacle avoidance, auto recharge, 30 to 100 millimeters cutting height. Now, I watched the live event that they had a couple of weeks back, and there's also going to be a model that does 20 millimeters to 90 millimeters. So that's Going to be interesting. There's a whole bunch of anti-theft systems which I don't know too much about. This is just handling stuff. Yeah. All right, well, that's it. Very interesting. If you got some value out of this video, be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. That helps me grow. And make a comment if you'd like to ask a question about the Yuka. I'll certainly do my best to answer it. Get your lawn on.